Hello guys. This is Movie Lover and welcome to this Movie Lover world. Today I'm going to explain a comedy drama movie called Yes God Yes, released in the year 2019. The film starts with a girl named Alice, who studied in a strict Catholic school, where the length of a girl's skirt used to be measured using a scale. Alice was a very innocent girl and she was very curious about everything. In the school, the class on sex education was taking place where we met Murphy, a teacher of that class. He said that having sex before marriage is a sin. God has made sex for the evolution of our generation. That implies giving birth to a child, therefore it must be done after the marriage. Meanwhile, a student asked, "What about sex with you, masturbation?" Murphy asked whether you could give birth to a child through this. A student replied no. Murphy said that polygamy or masturbation before marriage is against the rules of God. And remember, God is watching you always. After the class got over, Alice's friend Laura came up to her and said she was fed up with adhering to school rules. "By the way, how was your class?" Alice said. "That did you know that masturbation is a sin?" Laura said yes, obviously, and who used to rewind that Titanic movie scene again and again, that too is a sin. Alice replied that I just do it out of curiosity and that is not a sin. After school finished, Alice returned home and played games after opening AOL Chat Friends. AOL is a messenger app through which people chat before Facebook. Meanwhile, Alice came across a personal conversation by the user named Harry. Harry sent a few pictures of his wife and him taken during sex. Alice shut the screen instantaneously after watching it. Then she had a wish to see that again. Then she saw all pictures after scrolling. Then she received a message from that person, ASL, meaning of that Alice didn't know. Alice asked the meaning of that, to which he replied age, sex, location. After contemplating a bit, Alice replied her saying age 19 girl and location Iowa. Then the person asked Alice for the pic and she sent her friend's picture in response. Then he replied that you are very beautiful. Then he sent her a few adult messages and started having an adult chat with her. Alice did not know the meaning of many words, but we could easily see the curiosity on her face. Then the person sent her another adult pic and inquired whether you were touching yourself. Then Alice's curiosity increased and she put her hand into her skirt and she felt a little weird. Meanwhile, she listened to her mother's voice. She shut the computer and left the scene. The next day at lunch, a girl named Beth came to Alice and said that I could not believe that you had salad tossed with Wade in Laura's party. Laura got shocked after listening to that and inquired, "Did you Salitos with Wade in my party?" "Really?" Alice said. "No, I did not even know the meaning of that word." Anyway, this rumor had spread across the school and Wade's girlfriend Heather was upset about it. Laura said that leave everything and let me know why you did not come to my party. Beth replied that last week I went for a retreat arranged by the school. That was very spiritual and after my whole life had changed completely and you must also go there. She left after saying that. Next, Alice started licking the chocolate wrapper. A few boys started laughing seeing that. Alice started staring at them and left the place. Meanwhile, Wade and Heather came in front of her, gave her an angry look and said, "Disgusting." Alice was in guilt after that AOL chat incident. Therefore she signed up for the retreat along with Laura. There she saw a boy and inquired who he was. Laura said, "You are kidding, you don't know him. He was the captain of the school's football team, Chris." Alice started loving him after noticing his manly figure. Meanwhile, a girl named Nina came to them and showed them their rooms. She said that phones and watches were not allowed there. "Whoever had those things on them, give it to me. I would return them before leaving." Alice gave her watch, but hid her phone in the bag. Then she went to a hall and Murphy divided all of them into small groups. Alice's group leader was Chris and she felt butterflies in her stomach seeing that. As everyone settled, Murphy addressed them that God had sent you all here. This trip would be the most unique experience of your life that will help you in your ups and downs in the future, and your relationship with God will strengthen further. Then he gave a form to everyone that had some feelings written on it. Murphy said that I wanted you to circle all the feelings you had felt in the last year. Alice started filling the form and circled turned on. Then she erased that, but that couldn't get erased and time elapsed. She cut turned on with the pencil and submitted the form. Then Nina delivered a speech and expressed how her whole family ignored her, but after coming here she realized that she was not alone. God is with her. That is why she experienced inner peace. After listening to that, everyone including Alice got emotional. Alice was playing the game on her phone at night and her phone vibrated. She contemplated for a few minutes and then placed the phone between her legs. She feels weird. The next day everyone went to the jungle to get oats and Alice was only noticing Chris. Meanwhile, a girl was about to fall, but Chris saved her after seeing that Alice had an idea and she pretended to fall. Chris came near too. He picked her up and took her to the nurse. Alice felt very good and started enjoying herself. Next, Alice was in her room and Nina came to the room to say something. Meanwhile, Alice's phone started vibrating. Nina saw that and was sad. That you would lie to me, and she went straight to Murphy and told that. Murphy called Alice and said that we made these rules here to get something. You have broken them and I had to give you a punishment. You have to clean the whole camp now. Alice started cleaning the camp and she noticed a computer in Murphy's room. She saw here and there, and after that she opened AOL chat and asked what did salad tossing mean, but everyone gave her a different answer. Then she turned off the screen but forgot to shut down the computer. The same night Murphy called all the students and read aloud all letters that came from everyone's home. Everyone got emotional after listening to them. The next day Chris called 3 more students with Alice and said that everyone had some guilt inside. I want that every one of you must spit that out today. You would have inner peace. As a result, everyone let one's guilt known. Like one boy said that he had a breakup last week and he had to pretend that he wasn't bothered by it, but he had broken from inside. A girl said that her mother had died and could not see her for the last time. Then came Alice's turn. She did not have a story, therefore she lied that her dog died a few days ago. Afterward they came to know that their neighbor had poisoned the dog. After listening to that, a girl started crying loudly. After that, everyone was having lunch, and Murphy said who had opened AOL chat on my computer and did adult chat, but no one replied. Murphy said that I could not figure out who did that, but remember God is watching everything. Alice became afraid, but didn't tell anyone anything. After that, Murphy called Alice and said, how was your relationship with God? Alice said that it was good. Murphy asked her then why did she turn on in the form. She said that I had been feeling this a very long time ago. Murphy said, do you feel it these days? She said no. Afterward, Alice was cleaning the camp. Wade came and lit her on the floor. Alice inquired of him what his problem was. Wade replied that because of you I almost had a breakup. Alice said, what did I do? Rather, my name has been spoiled. I did not even know the meaning of that word. Nothing happened between us, but everyone from teachers to the students considered me a bad girl. Meanwhile, Murphy came and took Wade with him. After they left, Alice found a band and she cleaned the floor. Heather's name was written on that band. She kept the band. Then she cleaned the kitchen. What she saw from the window was astonishing to her. She saw that Nina was kissing a boy, and not only that, she gave him a pump job. Alice became shocked after seeing that. She immediately told that to Laura, but Laura did not believe her. Laura said, you must be ashamed for spreading such nasty things about Nina, and let me know, when did your dog die? Alice said, everyone had a story there, but I did not have one. Say whatever came to my mind, I said that. Laura said that you are a liar, and I am sure that you had done adult chat from the teacher's computer and you had tossed the salad. Alice said, believe me, that is not true at all. But Laura left the scene and Alice became sad. Afterward, when Alice was cleaning the kitchen, she came across an idea. She placed Wade's band near Murphy's computer. Next, Murphy came into the room and Alice hid behind the wall. Then Murphy played an adult video and started masturbating. Alice didn't believe what she had watched and closed her eyes. In the next scene, Chris met Alice. After noticing her sad face, he asked, why are you unhappy? Do you want to talk? They both sat at the table. And suddenly Alice started kissing him. Chris kissed her also, but he controlled himself. He moved away and said, what were you doing? That was against God's plan. He ran away from there at night, when everyone was praying. Alice escaped the scene and went to a bar nearby. She met a bar's owner who asked her what happened. After noticing her sad face, Alice said, why is it so that people won't show their true face and maintain a fake image? Gina replied that it is everyone's problem. Alice said that she was afraid of committing small mistakes because she was afraid that she might go to hell. Gina said that she also studied in a strict Catholic school in her childhood, and she was completely aware of how Alice was feeling. Then both talked for some time and Alice felt good. Then Gina said, let me drop you. Then Alice inquired of Gina what salad tossing meant. Gina started laughing. After listening to it, she said it meant licking someone's butthole. Alice was astonished after listening to it and returned to the room. The next morning, when everyone had breakfast, then Murphy came and took Wade with him. Then Laura came to Alice and said that, sorry, I thought you had done adult chat via the teacher's computer. But the truth is that was Wade. His band was found near the computer. Please forgive me. Alice replied, no problem. Laura said, did you know Wheat is gay? Alice said, what? But he had a girlfriend. Laura said that he had never kissed once, and to hide that thing he spread a rumor of salad tossing about you. Then Wade committed his sin in front of everyone and sought forgiveness from God. Then he said that if anyone needed to say something one might. Alice dared to step up and she went in front of everyone and said that being in high school sucked. Everyone made stories here and it did not mean that everything you listened to was the truth. It hurt a lot. When people spread rumors about you, you feel empty at times. As a result, we do things that we could not even imagine. Here everyone had secrets. What wrong would it cause if everyone would stay honest with one another and respect others' choices? Even God wants it maybe. We would not have any guilt about faking. She went away after saying that and the whole hall became silent. Meanwhile, the retreat ended here and everyone went back home. The next day Alice went to school and Chris hid from her. Alice said that no need to hide from me. What happened last time would not happen again. At least we could be friends. Chris replied, why not? Then she went to Murphy to share her guilt and talk about some stuff. Murphy inquired whether you wanted to say something else. She said, actually yes. I wanted to tell you about a video on Reddit where two persons were having sex. Murphy figured out which video she was talking about. She said that I knew watching such a video was a sin. With full confidence, still I saw that. Would God forgive me for that? After listening to that, Murphy became conscious and said that I did between you and God. After that, Alice came home, played the car scene from Titanic and put her hand into her skirt. But she had no guilt and the movie ended here. Thanks for watching Movie Lover. We'll meet you next video. Until take care.